Time for 3 Up, 3 Down with Bedard. Then we'll get back to your phones. Brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. Enjoy the game with the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. Because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please drink responsibly. Number one star. This is off of Greg Bedard's film study. Mazz gives you his impressions from his couch. Go ahead, number one star.
The kickers, both of them. Joey Sly, Bryce Behringer. Right now, they're the best part of the team. They were outstanding on Sunday.
The kickers. I had them both. I did the same thing. I put them both together.
So bad.
Sly hit a 64-yarder. If he made me put one first, the other one second, I put Sly first. But it's a state of the team type of thing, too. It's pathetic.
Second star.
Jabril Peppers. This guy is he was incredible on
Baller.
Sunday. He really brought it. I mean,
baller.
that first pop on Deebo Samuel, the interception, and there was also just about the state of the team. Second to last play of the game, right before San Francisco gets a big run, then they go into kneel down mode. Jabril Peppers tries to make a play, and I posted this video on my Twitter account if you want to check it out. He tries to make a play, tries to shoot a gap, doesn't get there. Continues at full speed to wheel back around, and after like the 30-yard gain, he made the tackle from behind. I mean, Gerard Mayo should be putting that on repeat in front of the team and said, this is what we need to be about. We're not about this enough. But Jabril Peppers, baller, stud, the kind of guy you want in a foxhole. He was awesome on Sunday, and he's awesome for this team.
I went Marcus Jones. I thought Marcus Jones was good in this game again as a punt returner, as a defensive back. He's been one of their best players on the field all year long. He's not out there in every down on defense like Peppers is. I don't know what percentage of snaps Peppers played, Greg, but it had to be higher than Jones. But every time I see him, he's given 100%. He covers well. He tackles well.
Yeah.
He returns well. He does everything well.
Yeah, for a little guy, he tackles really well. And, you just worry about the injuries with him.
Number 3.
So I almost went with Antonio Gibson because I thought he was really good and he needs to play more, but ultimately I went with Devon Godchow. I thought Godchow was tremendous in this game. There was one time he was probably not lined up in the right place, but other than that, I thought he was terrific. The run issues on the middle, most of them are on the edges, have nothing to do with him. He has these games, these showcase games, where he knows like a lot of people are watching and he balls out, and this was one of them.
Christian Ellis. You'll note that I picked only players who played on special teams for the 3 up. He made the play of the game as far as the Patriots are concerned. I thought it was good play all the way around.
3 down.
Jacoby Brissett. I thought he was awful in the first half. He was terrible in this game. In fact, it was dating back to Mac Jones's rookie year. This was the 4th worst graded game I've had for a Patriots quarterback.
Wow.
Since, what was that, 2021?
How many minus plays?
13 and a half.
13 and a half.
Yeah, I had him for 4+ plays, 13 and a half minus plays, and that includes 2 sacks on Brissett, a half a knockdown, and a hurry. He's not seeing the field right. Part of the reason that he's in there is because he knows the offense and all that stuff. I'm not seeing it on film. I don't think that the pressure is having a huge impact on him. His decision making is not right. His eyes aren't in the right place. He's not going where you would think, they have numbers or maybe a matchup. Like, for example, the first big third down where it was 3rd and 3. He goes to, I think it was KJ Osborne on the left. I think it was that play where he had KJ Osborne. I think it was Hunter Henry on his left. On the right side, he had Jalen Polk and Demario Douglas. He didn't even look at the right side. And Pop had this little quick out, and when he stomped his feet because he was open. But Jacoby doesn't look for matchups. He's not seeing where they have a numbers advantage, and the offensive coordinator isn't really helping him out.
Okay, well, more on this. 13 and a half minus plays. How many did you have him forced to?
I am for 20, and a lot of that was timing, because if they had Drake May in the game, that ball would have gotten out a lot quicker.
Mazz, number one down.
I'm with Jimmy. I went with Layden Robinson. They spotlighted him at one point in that game. Did you see how far back he got pushed into the backfield? He looked like one of those blocking sleds where they just, seriously, he was, oh my God, he blows too. The young guys are going backwards. Wallace sucked last week. Robinson sucked this week. Can I even play?
Number two down, Greg.
No.
I feel bad about this, but he was out there. DeMontre Jacobs gave up 6.5 total quarterback pressures, 2 sacks, 4 hits, a half a hurry, 1.5 stuffed runs. Yeah, he had a tough time.
Mazz?
Keon White.
I don't mind that.
Keon White. Like, again, it's so obvious. He wants sacks. He's just going for sacks all the time. That's all he wants.
So this is who Gottschall was calling out yesterday.
Yes, he's the selfish guy. He goes under and goes for the quarterback, exposes the edge, and they're getting outside.
One thing I wanted to point out on that, there was I think it was the third down on the first drive. But anyways, there was a play where Dietrich Wise is lined up at right end. Keon White is at right defensive tackle, and Dietrich Wise has been around. This guy is a professional. He knows what he's supposed to be doing. He carries out his assignment. Dietrich Wise goes inside. So basically he was supposed to run a game with Keon White, and he was expecting Keon White to replace him on the outside. But he didn't. He just continued to go inside, and both of them basically ran into each other, and then Brock Purdy went around the end. I mean, that is just selfish play, and it needs to stop.
Okay. Third down.
City So. Again, I fault the coaches for putting him in this position. He did not look ready to go. His pad level was terrible. He was just not putting up. He should have practiced more or something. He was just not good enough in this game.
Stu, what did you have on City So's pad level in this game?
Oh, it was way too low. Like, he got blocked off the ball.
No,
The other way.
it was too high.
High.
You want low pad level.
Yeah, low pad level's good.
Go ahead, Mazz.
Ramondre Stevenson, 4 for 4. 4 for 4, has more fumbles, twice as many fumbles as the next non-quarterback in the NFL. If you look at the NFL fumbles leaders, the next closest guy in the list who's not a quarterback is Devin Singletary, who has 2. Stevenson has 4. Time to sit. Start Gibson the next game.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.